about stress. When we are stressed, we revert back into automatic habits. Those habits that just are our default. We may not even be aware. We just lapse right into it. So one tool to use to manage these stressors is to bring a kind, curious attention to the experience and journal. Jot down what is being experienced. Your thoughts, your emotions, your body sensations. Now, these don't have to be complete sentences, grammatically correct. You're just getting these thoughts, feelings, behaviors, impulses, whatever is occurring out. For instance, if you're reading your body and the body sensations and you have a chronic or an acute pain that's involved, for instance, a chronic back pain that actually invokes feelings of irritability, defeat of some sort with your mental state of being because you have to carry around this pain. Notice that. That affects how you interpret the world, the perceptions around you. Or notice when you have a conflict with a spouse or a coworker and your stomach gets tense and then you have symptoms of stomach upset like IBS. By you bringing your kind attention to what is occurring within you, you're not only building a relationship with yourself and beginning to actually interpret and turn toward those parts of yourself with compassion and curiosity, but you're also giving yourself an outlet to process. By bringing that kind attention to what is occurring, you can manage your stressors, disentangle from that unconscious automatic reaction, and choose a response. This can aid in making the emotion, the thought, the body sensation less overwhelming, allowing you to manage by witnessing what's going on instead of being enmeshed in it. You're simply having the experience and it doesn't define you. You hear me say a lot of times we can be in this world, but not of it. You begin to witness what's going on. When you're able to take note of the emotions, the thoughts, the moods you're having, one word, one thought pattern, jotting it down, even jotting down what you're feeling in the body. List even the impulses, the maybe irrational thoughts, and ask yourself, by getting it out and being able to view it, how can I bring a more mindful approach? How can I bring mindfulness into this reaction? Can I take a pause? A breath, a series of breaths. How can I bring a compassionate awareness to self? I put my hands at my chest. It's like I'm giving myself love and compassion when I'm having a moment, right? Placing my hands here, it's an intentional, and then I create either a love and kindness series of sentences. I imagine sending something to myself like peace, joy, love. How can you help yourself? And I think journaling actually gets it out and helps you actually start to disentangle. I love that word. Become out from under what you're experiencing. And even list those irrational thoughts. And then ask yourself, how can I bring a mindful approach to it? What do I need? Do I need to take a series of breaths? Do I need to do some breath work? Do I need to take a mindful pause? Do I need a body scan to help that pain that I'm experiencing? All the while bringing curiosity, compassion, to this experience. And then notice that tendency that's spiraling to go down this old patterning, and now you're bringing a sense of awareness to it before you get down the rabbit hole. And when you're witnessing it, instead of being enmeshed, you'll notice there's some things I can't change. If there's a particular stressor I cannot change, I need to change my attitude toward it. And then give yourself that pause. You're not going to come up with maybe how to cope with it in that split second. But by you doing such an exercise, you give yourself space to get out from underneath it, out from being enmeshed, and to gain clarity on how best you want to proceed. I call it the stop technique. There's all these beautiful mindful pause, the ABC technique. I have videos on all these. The key is awareness, recognizing you always have choice and taking your power back to be a deliberate creator of your life, not a victim to just old habits, unconscious behavior that keep me locked in and stuck in contracted emotions that don't feed my soul. We have emotions, they ebb and flow. They're not meant to stick around. When they stick around, we become a victim to whatever we're experiencing. We actually have choice and we can create the thoughts we want to think. We can build emotional resilience. Not a victim to any external circumstance, but instead a master of how I want to show up in that circumstance. I know the difference between the things I can change and the things I cannot. And I change my perception of it, my attitude toward it. And I have tools in my toolbox to do just that. Now, this is, again, if you want additional assistance, I really am here to help. This is what I have been teaching for over 18 years and have a proven methodology to help you do that. So don't be a victim to your stressors. Actually learn how to navigate. Use that challenge as an opportunity, as a teacher, and then choose. Choose how I want to navigate, whether it's chronic pain, acute pain, whether it's emotions that are contracted, fear-based, blame, guilt, shame, thoughts, those repetitive negative thoughts, whatever it is, I encourage you. I think journaling is an excellent exercise to help you get it out. So you can get out from underneath it, see it for what it is, and then purposely proceed. And if I can help in any way, I am always here. Till next time, all the best.